I am the woman lying on the steps of a brownstone. I am cold and alone, but not lonely or afraid this starry night. I can hear people singing through the open windows in the church just down the street. And I can see the soft glow of candles in so many windows around. I wonder if the people inside remember that those candles signify that weary travelers are welcome to come and lay their head there. I think about showing up on one of their doorsteps and wondering what kind of reception I might receive. Now, they say that I'm crazy, but don't worry, I'm not that crazy or trusting. And yet, there is something about the stars tonight. I am the child, the one who walks down the street by that woman and notices her, who goes home and wonders if she will freeze in the night. I read that temperatures will dip down to 8 degrees. Maybe she needs a blanket. Mom, maybe she needs some hot chocolate. I am the child who goes to the kitchen and prepares the hot chocolate and grabs my favorite blanket to snuggle up by a fire with. I go down, I walk to her and sit down beside her and tell her my name and ask her for hers. We talk like that until 1 o'clock in the morning. Can you imagine? My mother just let me go for hours and let me stay until the temperatures dipped down. And that woman, she shared about her life and her family back in Haiti and how she longed to return home. I am the grandfather in Aleppo today. The one whose building fell to the ground. The one who can't find his wife and doesn't know if she has survived. The one whose sorrow is growing so big because my son is gone, and my daughter and my other son, and at least 2 of my grandchildren. I know I have no home, and I know that many fear me. I know I am searching, and I will continue to search. I am the grandfather who lives in Morristown, the one with a wonderful job and the one who works so very hard. I am the man who is generous, not only with my children and my grandchildren, but who truly takes seriously tithing and who strives to be as generous as I can be with all the people in our community. I am the one who, when my grandchild sits on my knee and tells me about how much she wants to catch Mr. Claus, I can't help but join her in a plot. It would be so great to catch a glimpse of that gleeful old man tonight. I am the young man who was finally leading a life that was true to myself, who danced the night away in Orlando in June. The one who danced when shots rang out, and the one whose life was ended too soon. I am that young man whose spirit clings closely to the earth because my family is not ready to let me go. I am the mother who can no longer speak, whose last days are here and whose family has gathered around me this Christmas. They're telling me stories of the difference that I made in their lives. And I can hear it all. I can feel their love surrounding me. Do they know that I can feel and hear so much of the gift they share? And I am the newborn child, born just this minute, just a mile from here in Morristown Memorial Hospital, screaming my first cry. And with the gift of this night and my whole life before me. What a wondrous sight. I can't see stars, but I see eyes and twinkling everywhere. I am the one, long awaited by my mother, who carried me for 9 months and called me holy and told me I was hers. I am the one who is related to all beings and whose actions send ripples throughout the universe. I am the one who cannot be separated from love or joy, and who feels the weight of suffering and sorrow in all places. I am in your heart. I am not separate from you. I am you. And yet I think there are days when we are like strangers and you don't know me at all. Do you have a place set for me at your table tonight? I who make sure that all people have a place at the table? Is there even a present for me under your tree? Have you forgotten? It's my birthday. Would there be something I would recognize as being for me one of those presents that you just know the giver was thinking of you? Don't worry. You don't have to run out and buy something, because gifts for me, they never come wrapped. But they come when you unwrap tomorrow with a fullness of spirit. And when you allow your heart to grow so big that you too cannot be separated from joy and love, or sorrow and suffering. Make my present compassion. Make it generosity. Make it taking a risk to make a difference. Make it a big one. Make it something that makes another person's eyes twinkle. I tell you, there is just something about this starry, starry night. It's wondrous. It's magic.